Good afternoon. This is Alvin Taveras from Century 21 Selling Paradise. I'm here in Cape Coral where I'm just finishing an open house, and we had about 10 people come in, 10 couples should I say come in, 2 of which are really excited to put offers in. So I'm really excited about that. That's a great turnout. What I'm going to do today is I'm trying to do 2 things. I'm going to do a property tour so you guys can look at the background and take a view at the house. And at the same time, I'm going to discuss the financial implications between renting versus buying. Let's start with the obvious. The first thing is that you can't just look at the cost of the mortgage payments versus renting. Now, why can't you? Well, first and foremost, you're going to put down a down payment. In that down payment, there's an opportunity cost, because you could have otherwise invested that money in a mutual fund, in an index fund, etc. So you got to take that opportunity cost into account. The other thing is that when you're paying down your mortgage, you're actually getting more equity in your home. So you're retaining the value. You're not just throwing money out the window. And so the way we're going to figure out whether you should rent or buy is by using what's called the 5% rule. Now, what is the 5% rule? Well, what you would do is you would find a house you like. Let's say this one that's currently being listed for $325,000, and you would multiply that by 5%. So that's 0.05, and you get a number somewhere around 1,600. You would then get that number 1,600, and you would then divide it by 12. Now, the way you look at that, you'd end up having a number around 1,350 or 1,350. And so basically, if you can rent a place for cheaper than 1,350, I have no idea where you live to start, but then it would make sense to rent. The other thing you have to take a look at is when you're looking at apples to apples comparable. So if you're looking at a regular apartment, that's great. If you're comparing it to actually owning your own home and having 2 boat slips, having a heated pool, having a 2-car garage, etc., then we get to the point where it's not apples to apples comparison. So in essence, if you're doing the 5% rule, you're finding a property, multiplying it by 5%, dividing that number by 12, and if you can find a place cheaper than that number, that it would make sense to rent. If you have any more questions or you want to help promote this video, smash that like button, subscribe, leave a comment below, use some emoji faces, and we'll connect soon. Thank you for your time. Take care.